Alright, you have no time to waste and I can respect that. So let's dive straight into my short best web hosting recommendations list. So I'll start with none other than Hostinger. In my opinion, the best web hosting choice for small sites or simple projects. Now, there are a lot of aspects to make a provider the best, but today I'll focus on usability, value, and performance. Hostinger leads in the value category, and it's probably the best cheap web hosting on the market. You not only get 50 gigabytes of storage with even the cheapest hosting option, but that storage is fast solid-state drive type. The starter plan also comes with weekly automated backups and unlimited bandwidth, all for $2 a month. What I really recommend is starting with the premium plan, since it doubles your storage and allows you to simultaneously host up to 100 websites. When you combine this with Hostinger Website Builder, which you can use interchangeably with WordPress hosting, you get yourself a versatile platform. And don't worry if you're not an expert at both of these. Hostinger is a beginner-friendly provider. Its control panel and even its builder follow a simple design and straightforward navigation, so you shouldn't have any real trouble here. If you do, each of my recommendations come with live support channels. Now, I won't be too detailed, but since it's the best website hosting list, you can rest assured that all three providers offer great overall speed and stability. Google currently recommends fully loading in under 2.5 seconds for the best SEO results. I've tested the same WordPress setup with a custom theme, and Hostinger loaded it in 1.3 seconds. As for web hosting stability, my website was down only 2 minutes a month, and Hostinger guarantees you a 99.99% uptime. If your site is down more than that, you can be eligible for compensation. My next recommendation is perfect for those who really like working with WordPress. Bluehost is not only good, but it's actually recommended as the best hosting for WordPress by its creators. Why? Well, Bluehost makes it easy even for a beginner to manage their website. Installing a new WordPress takes a few seconds and basically one click of a button. You can manage most of the aspects of your website without even logging into your admin dashboard. Like here, you can disable or even delete plugins. And if you don't like all these modern control panels, don't worry, Bluehost got you covered. You can do everything through the good old cPanel. Value-wise, Bluehost is a more restrictive provider. The starter plan is costlier and it only comes with 10 gigabytes of SSD storage as well as just a year of free SSL. However, each plan rolls with a free domain name for a year, a free content delivery network, and higher tier options also include extra domain privacy. There's also an onboarding tool that allows you for quick setup of your store or website, and there's even a Bluehost builder, though it's only WordPress based. So while not the most generous with resources, the balance between features and price is pretty solid. Now, Bluehost performance is a bit slower than Hostinger's, but not by far. The same WordPress setup fully loaded in 1.7 seconds. However, Bluehost's uptime was a perfect 100%, meaning not a single minute of downtime throughout the month. I do have to note that unlike Hostinger, Bluehost doesn't offer any uptime guarantee or compensation. My last recommendation is perfect for both beginners and business owners. If you don't know how many resources your website projects will require, the best thing is to grab the DreamHost Unlimited Cheap Web Hosting. This is probably the best no-limit plan that I have found. Unlimited storage, bandwidth, emails, websites, SSL certificates, really anything you can think of for under $5 a month. And the best thing about this is that you get a kind of insane 97-day money-back guarantee, so you can test every part of this provider before finally committing. DreamHost is also an easy provider to use, though it falls a bit short of the previous two. You see, I really dislike when there are ads or other unnecessary things in my dashboard, which DreamHost has, and it can be a bit slower overall. But that's the end of my complaints. Everything else is pretty great. DreamHost is another best WordPress hosting contender since it's fully optimized for this CMS with useful tools. And if you can spare a bit more for your business expenses, you can just get DreamPress, a managed WordPress plan where every technical aspect will be taken care of by DreamHost experts. Now, DreamHost performed surprisingly well. It actually managed to squeeze itself between the previous two. DreamHost fully loaded the same setup in 1.5 seconds and had no downtime throughout the month. And here's another thing, DreamHost guarantees you a crazy 100% uptime. So if you have a business that needs to be always on, DreamHost is the way to go. If you still have trouble deciding what provider to get, let me help you once more. Hostinger is the best web hosting for small websites or personal projects. It has great overall quality and is one of the most affordable providers on the market. Bluehost is amazing web hosting for beginners or WordPress enthusiasts. It has tons of useful tools and time-saving features. DreamHost is best for business projects. It offers unlimited resources, great performance, and the longest money-back guarantee in the market. Thanks for watching my best hosting video till the end. If you want more similar content or in-depth versions of these reviews, subscribe to the Cybernews YouTube channel. If you have some questions or suggestions, I await your comments down below. Anyway, I'll see you all later.